Hello and welcome. My name is Mary Hunter. I'm the chair of the Clatsop County Democrats. Thank you for coming today. We are excited to have this opportunity to get to know you better. Please tell me your name and the position you're running for.
Sure. My name is Robert Stevens. I go by Steve. It's been my name for a long time. I am running for Port of Astoria Port Commissioner, position 4.
Excellent, thank you. So what has moved you to take on this role in the community?
Well, as you probably know, I've been a port commissioner for 6 years, and I've got a lot of good work started. We've turned the port around from near disaster, and we're in a community now between the staff and the commission where we get along well. We're moving things forward. I'm not ready to quit doing that. I think we've made great strides, and there's still a lot of work to do. And I don't think it's a good time to try and switch horses when we're in this stream.
Okay, thank you. And what experience or background do you have that you feel prepares you for this position?
Well, I was a Coast Guard and Navy veteran of over 32 years, 33, 34 years. I went from a simple deck seaman all the way to the rank of captain. And I think that type of experience prepared me to get along with people, learn what works and what doesn't work in, a business arrangements and different kinds of structures, and still stick to your principles. That's the hard part. It's easy to get along and go with the flow, or it's easy just to be real rigid and stick to a principle, but you've got to be able to decide what's the best among that. And I think that plus my master's degree, I have a merchant marine license for unlimited tonnage. And I had a work experience after I retired from the Coast Guard where I worked with teaching and evaluating offshore oil people in emergency management. So I think my diverse background helps out a lot.
Thank you. And since you've been serving on the port, what issues do you see as being important for the near future?
Well, there's no doubt about it. Our most important issue is our infrastructure, which unfortunately, similar to all the other 22 or 23 ports in Oregon, is the ports in Oregon were given a grade of C- by the American Society of Civil Engineers because it's all crumbling. And most of the other ports, just like ours, can't find the finances to repair these multi-million-dollar piers and causeways. And we're facing that. We're making strides. We've got a lot of studies that we've done. And as soon as we can gather up the funding, we are going to try to move forward with it. It doesn't make me feel good to be right there in the middle of 22 other ports, believe me. I think we've got the capability, we've got the personnel, and with some help from federal or state governments, we're ready to move.
So would you say it's a challenge competing with those other ports for the available funding?
I think it is. And for a while, I got to admit it, the reputation of the Port of Astoria wasn't that great. There was too much infighting. We were in the news, we were in the Daily Astorian every other day, with some of the commissioners who didn't get along. And there was a big schism between the staff and the commission. We fixed that. I think we've made our reputation stand out now down in Salem. Just got back from a lobbying visit to Washington, D.C. by our director. So, yeah, I think they're starting to notice us now.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for my questions. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Thank you for that. I'd like everyone to know I'm optimistic. We have turned things around. I think people don't snicker when they say Port of Astoria Commissioner anymore when I tell them what I do in life. And we have the ability to make the port a moneymaker again. You know, ports are envisioned to be self-sufficient. That's the way they work. And I think we can generate that type of activity again. It's probably going to depend on us getting some federal or state help in the term of grants, but it's also going to help if we can harness the power we have right here. And I'll quickly try to explain that. We have cargo piers that are essentially unused. Seasonally, we get cruise ships, but we can also move commodities across those piers. We've got a longshoremen's hall right here in Astoria. So we got the workforce, we've got the piers that are functionable. And if you go out on Highway 30 and watch all those trucks, those semi trucks moving west and moving east, and oh, by the way, they move south all the way to San Diego, carrying products from the North Coast inland. We can do that so much cheaper by barge or by ship, just by using that cargo pier for the valuable cargo that it could handle. And the workforce is right here.
Okay, well, thank you. And thank you very much for coming to this interview and letting us get to know you a little bit better. And I will be in touch once this recording gets posted so you can use it in your campaign materials.
Okay, very good. And I do thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, well, it's nice meeting you.
All right, nice meeting you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.